These are the best highlights from the matchup between Bro and KDF during the 2024 LCK Summer Split.
If you're not drinking, it'll be totally happy with how it all went down. As we are going to see the grab of this dragon here very early from Bro with the prio they have in mid. Not really much Bulldog can do, as they are going to rotate Cuz over, but out ult.
Yeah, they're still trying to go for this, though, and the turn here from Bro, it's very deep, and yes, they will take down Cuz first blood, but what will they pay for it is the question, as Leaper is flashing into them. For now, it's just going to be a 2-for-2, though, but it's a double kill for the Zeri, and it does feel like both teams have kind of given up on it for now, just going to let it go. The first set of grubs did go the way of Doiv as well, so he's picked up all of the first 3. As Doiv is going to be here once again, actually invading onto Cuz, who is up a level. But he does have the Tristana rotating over. Meanwhile, a fight down on the bottom side. Is Leaper going to throw that ultimate in? He's getting aggressive as Ondil, and Leaper moving ahead, trying to get a kill down on the bottom side, and Palu's in a lot of trouble. Will get chased down the lane by Leaper. Yeah, absolutely, and we do have that Collector finished first here for Samver. I feel like can be decent against some of the squishies, but you are going to be dealing with a decent amount of tanky members on the side of Kwangdong Freecs. He is going to build locality regardless, but we have seen many different first items from Jhin, so felt like it deserved mentioning, as we do have the Rift Herald started up here by Bro very confidently. Kwangdong Freecs not really in position to challenge this one due to without teleport and is heading bot, so.
And Cuz, doesn't want to go in alone, needs some follow-ups. Ondil's going to have to come over there and clear this vision. Palu taking a lot of damage.
Oh, and look at this engage from Ondil already on the top side here, and the root comes in. The equalizer is going to hit Leaper, but he flashes away perfectly. The damage coming on in. Chorus is just going to assassinate them all alongside a Samver and somehow pull this one back for Bro. That was not looking good to start, but man, Chorus and Samver able to turn on that one. Joined in, but that play was all created by Karis.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, this is insane wherewithal, like within the fight, it's all going wrong, and you're just like, no, I'm gonna assassinate. This is also a fantastic early objective here for Bro.
Yeah, this Herald not even really needed. Well, give them an extra charge potentially towards that inner if they want to really force the issue. They have a Tristana here.
Do it, Karis.
Kwangdong need to respond because that's a lot of damage. Meanwhile,
yeah, they're trying to engage onto this one. The Maokai does some surprising damage, actually, early on in this game. Dudu just top lane waiting to TP in, and
this game decided by, some caught-out players, right? Like this.
Speaking of which, here we go again. Bulldog trying to take a 1v1 while Cuz is just dying. He is quite tanky, though. Now Ondil is getting up the Karis here. The Tristana is going to live and finally gets taken out there by Leaper, who gets into position. And now over the wall they go as everybody's trying to go over the terrain. But dude is not going to land that impale. They're still on the chase here, though, as Morgan is left out to dry, just left to cook, as the rest of his team will just run away. Meanwhile, Bulldog's just pushing top.
Yeah, he's pushing top. Cuz dies to the equalizer, but otherwise there wasn't really much that Bro could have done there. Samver doesn't even really make an impact in this fight. And this is rough stuff here as Leaper is ripping through this turret as well. Zeri could do a great job at that, and they could just go ahead and force it down. So 2 turrets on the play, as well as a win in the team fight. Shut down onto Karis.
Meanwhile, on the side of Kwangdong Freecs, they have this pretty fed Corki as well, as they, okay, that was very optimistic, and Doiv is just going to die for it. Leaper will pick up that kill, as here comes the Skarner, looking for the impale, just desperate for anyone at this point.
It's here for Kwangdong Freecs. Doiv looking for the opportunity there, but it's just a Valkyrie away from Bulldog.
He's just gonna kidnap him in the jungle, and Samver has to cleanse and flash to get away from Dudu, who just pressed his R button, just like that.
Yeah, the locket would have been great yesterday, but we digress, as Kwangdong Freecs are just going to start up this Baron, and Palu, again, trying to get in, but he's blocked, and look at Dudu's angle!
Oh, Dudu, he's found Samver, and he has nothing! He has no health, no summoners, nothing at all! And Doiv is going to go down. Karis, he had one miraculous play in this game, and I think it's going to stay at 1. He has to hop away, and Dudu's just going to chase him around the map, and once again, Cuz and Leaper, they were already two-manning it. Okay, trying to back on a ward, that wasn't good. Morgan going to take that down, but Karis eventually, Dudu does find him in the jungle, and that will be Baron here for Kwangdong Freecs at 27 minutes.
It's going to be fine. They can do it quickly enough, as Morgan will be punished as
well.
What's
going on here? Go home, my guy. You got the 1 kill. You flashed for it. Yeah, Morgan's going to be caught out as well. Very unfortunate mistake there just to add insult to injury. And they're looking strong as a team. Now, Dudu is in a bit of trouble here. He is going to try to go for the Impale on Akaris and will get into the jungle. He is so quick with this one. Even flashes away and does get out, but now Cuz in a bit of trouble. This is a very primitive fight. Andil decides, you know what? Let me donate myself as well, as here comes Bulldog and Leaper finally, and Andil will live until the very end. It's perfectly calculated, and it's a Quadra for Leaper. Can he pick up the Penta? It's looking extremely likely. The flash away from Somber. Dudu is blocking him with his body, and now the Penta for Leaper in his second day playing at the LCK.
2 pentakills, both on Zeri here in the opening week of LCK Summer 2024, and that's the Penta to end the game. And Andil, his play, good up. Look at the Warmog's value. He's already back. Full health Valdez. Kwangdong Freecs gonna take it in a scrappy one. You know, it was the 3 picks, you know, you're considering are the Karthus, the Brand, and the Lilia in terms of what it's going to do for this draft and your damage. Testing them down. I just don't think Senna Kench can do anything here. Bulldog had teleport, but he's just going to let this one go. Yeah. And they decide to focus topside here. He's making good time.
Yeah, he definitely is. As now Morgan in a bit of trouble. This is a 2v2 though. They see Doiv and they just try to back away, but now Dudu in a bit of trouble. He is burning and he will flash just to get out of dodge.
So the longest game, or longest first blood so far was 10:55, so we passed it by
breaking records in 2024 Summer Week 1.
That's hype. It's hype.
It's hype, yeah, okay. We're getting in on Cuz. He's in a lot of trouble. And look at this. Kaisa immediately comes in, but the Devour is huge from the side of Andil, as he will get Cuz to safety. TP also coming in, but the follow-up has to be here. Leaper's going to land this route, and Andil might be the one guy who's in trouble. But he's also on the run here, and everybody else has gotten out, so Andil will be the sacrifice. First blood at 13:39 finally does go over to Morgan.
But you know, he's not going to be there initially. He's going to have to TP on a flank. They had some ward set up. A lot of that vision cleared now. He's got this ward here.
And they're trying to go forward into this one, as they are going to blow up the Tom Kent, and now Dudu is kind of behind enemy lines, and he's just on the run. Everybody else is leaving him out to dry. Not much he could do by himself, 1v5. And that is a couple of picks here for Bro. A Rift Herald in mid, and it should be soul points.
Yeah, I feel like Kwangdong Freecs just kind of got caught with their pants down on this one. The call to just go Herald top there and set up this fight was a good one, because even if they timed out Dudu's teleport perfectly, they would have known.
Yeah. Just wait until we are ready and we are online.
I like this call to come up here and clear Baron vision and say, Kwangdong, you can't just start this dragon for free. We won't allow it. We're going to pull you away from it. Palu.
He's in an awkward spot here. He has to go in, and that will be onto the Tom Kents once again. But look at the damage he has taken. Root goes down onto Andil, but he is still alive, and Bulldog just going to pop the Leona after the Eclipse goes down. So now, advantage Kwangdong Freecs, but very low health bars on their side. So they say, okay, we took the kill, but we don't want to extend this fight any further. So they're going to take that one, and with the dragon available, Bro all moving up to the top side, maybe trying to threaten a Baron. Just trying to like fake threaten that they're going for it, and they're not actually. I mean, it's 22 minutes of the game. You have 3 people here.
They will get a turret, and
are they going to do it now? Okay, now they are.
They're grouped as 5 this time, though, so this absolutely works. If Kwangdong Freecs can't get into position,
well, they should know that this is happening, Kwangdong Freecs, and they will get into position. That was a weird little spinorama, but now can he get into the pit? No, it's going to go to the Kaisa of all people. Envy takes it down, but Doi will pay the price. And so the Baron is secured by Bro after all of that. The whole song and dance, but now Palu as well. It looks like he is going to bite the dust. Only 3 people will survive with the Baron buff. Question is it worth it at the end that they get the Baron and lose 2 people for it, so plus the Cloud Dream?
When they don't have Prio.
Yeah. Also, I feel like Cuz's Lilia has been kind of okay. That equalizer is going to be much better than okay, as in goes Envy and will punish Cuz immediately, takes him down behind the turret. There were only 2 members of Kwangdong Freecs there when that even happened.
Tough call.
It's always Andil. They always go for him too, though, and they are going to burst him down once again. Dudu gets in the backline, but he's being melted as well. And that's 2 kills already for Bro, as finally Cuz will go in there for the equalizer, and the Kaiser just melting the backline. We almost had back-to-back pentas here, as Envy will be denied his. Might pick up the Quadra. No, it will go to Karis. and we might just have a third game here as Bro. They find a huge team fight ace at 28 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, the death timers are pretty long here, and they've got a lot of push. Might just be the end off of this one with a Tristana. And man, Bro, they knew their win cons in this game so incredibly well. The control vision was set up, the prio was set, and Kwangdong Freecs' draft fell apart like a house of cards once they lost control of this game. Beautiful reads from Bro on the map, and this is a comp they looked way more comfortable than where he was given kind of a freebie. I don't think we're going to see Paulo get caught the same way and have the Zeri get accelerated. I'm not saying the Zeri's not going to be relevant.
It's just really rough, right? Because if they get that kill on a Cuz, you know, the peel comes in, but you can kind of back away after that and you feel pretty good, right? Like you were saying, but they don't get the kill, so they feel like priced in and they go very deep and then they just get peeled off, and eventually a kill does go the way of the Corki. But you can see the difference in the pressure from the junglers now.
Yeah.
And now, nice little engage. Just now in goes Leaper's level 6. He's looking for Palu. I don't know if he's going to get a kill here, as actually Envy thinking about turning this one around. He gets in and he assassinates Leaper. Envy going to turn this entire trade around. And you see Andil, he's alone. He's got actually Cuz coming down now. As Cuz trying to put on that moment. Just sit next to the minions and bop, please. Bulldog, oh, he's in a lot of trouble. He's just dead. Just caught off guard. He's like, okay, they're probably doing the Drake and I can push this one out. Nope. And especially not with Morgan there as well.
Yeah, they had a control ward in the bush above the river as well, and still just ends up getting a little bit surprised by this play. I'm not entirely sure if Morgan walks. Once we really start to see him come online, it could be a huge threat.
Trying to make something happen here on a Morgan. He's going to knock him into the wall. That's a free impale, and with Cuz here, Morgan in a lot of trouble. He does have flash, but just elects to take the death, and that will be the kill going over to Dudu. Nicely set
For this Herald in live.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that the impale just made the Nidalee miss like everything.
Yeah.
It just looked like the pounce as well just also misses. Just unfortunate. This Rel in a bit of trouble as Andil gets the advantage with that engage. Bit of damage is coming in, but that will be the Rift Herald going over to Bro. And now an Equalizer only hits Leaper and doesn't do much of anything else. Palu's going to go down, and Andil is frontlining as Dudu trying to get onto this Rumble. And that is 2 kills now for the Corki as Kwangdong Freecs. They do not get the Rift.
You know, the way that you're going to get the most value out of Equalizer is with the Magnet Storm, but Paulo wasn't in a great spot to storm, and so Morgan just drops it down to low value, and Envy's dead.
Envy, no! He does have a barrier, and he is trying to turn it onto Andil, but at the end of the day, it is just not enough. That is just a very unfortunate death for Envy.
Wise here over Doive. The spears haven't been the greatest, but I mean, he's farmed a lot of that jungle away from this Xin Zhao. Really push deep beyond the Dragon Pit or do much with that while the Herald is being dropped in to drop the Herald either, but at the end of the day, it's just a turret that gets dropped here. Bro gets some free gold out of it, but Kwangdong Freecs still maintain control of the Dragon. And it was Bulldog like pushing the inner turret bottom as now
that he's got a couple items, he's hitting them somehow. Maybe that's helping on the accuracy for some reason. But that's the second Cloud Drake, and now Kwangdong Freecs are going to start up the Baron.
Yeah,
Vision will come down.
The Scuttle's gone.
The Scuttle's down, but they will see it with the blue trinket. Bro are going to have to try to get in here, but Palu has no health. He couldn't back.
Yeah, I mean, he can get an ult off, but he won't last any longer than that.
All right, they want to try to go for the kill instead as Flash on the Impale, and Envy nearly going to go down. That rocket might have gotten the job done, but the engage from Andil is big, going to push them back. Another Flash taken out of the hands of Bro forcefully, and now they're looking at the Baron. This time should be good for them.
Yeah, Morgan can't get in there to drop an Equalizer.
Bro are going to stay.
Okay, well, he's going to try. He's got Flash.
I mean, the turn is still here. The turn is still here. The Equalizer does a pretty good amount of damage, but you don't have any health bars, my dudes. Doive is going to go down. And Kwangdong Freecs, I mean, at least...
I know Equalizer is down now, and they still have vision control. The Nidalee traps are set on both sides.
And Bro are going to stay again.
But they don't have any tools. This time they're going to get totally wrecked. TP from Corki as well. Bulldog's back to full.
The engage here. Andil's got his ult, and Palu goes in alone. Immediately just going to go down, and this is just half-hearted at this point. I mean, Envy couldn't even enter the fight. Like, yeah, he had his ult, but never an opportunity. And Leaper is just an assassin on this area at this point. Going to take down Morgan. Everybody else is... for Kwangdong Freecs, they can just stand there. I mean, they have a lot of farm already, although Envy getting in onto Bulldog, who is in a bit of trouble and has to flash away. But the turn coming in, TP now for the side of Kwangdong. Dudu is very tanky, and Doive in a ton of trouble, just CC'd 100-0, no hope at going for the Crescent Guard as 4 people up against the wall, and Andil, if he had Flashbang, that would have been so big. It's still going to be big here. Double kill for Bulldog, looking for a penta maybe. The Leaper, he just wants to go in. He just wants to win the game. He's going to be taken out, and it's a 3-kill, a penta again! A second one in the series, this time for Bulldog.
Terry Sentimentalist, he ends up getting a penta, and sacrifice from Leaper as well. He goes in, he dies, but that chain damage coming through from the static shiv and the runins is enough for Bulldog to get those hits in. I mean, the poke is so insane that they could practically keep this up until they get to the Nexus. Like, Dudu's like, I'm eventually getting this inhibitor. No one can deal with me. I'm too tanky. And Cuz is just playing, you know, he's doing target practice here across the wall. He's got some vision here over the wall. He's got traps over there. And he even has the scryers.
Oh, the damage is coming in, and Andil's going to get that engaged now. He is Alistair and will be fine. And now Skarner is going to line up the Impale, and they're just sending it into the bases there, just so far ahead. But they have gone pretty far due to getting low, but another big engage comes in from the side of Andil. And it's not clean, but sometimes you got to get down and dirty to get the job done. As Morgan is desperate, he is alone. And soon he will be dead as Flash comes in, triple for the side of Bulldog, and that will end the game. Kwangdong Freecs with a big win here in Game 3, and they will take the first Saturday showdown of Summer 2024.
Let it be.
These were some of the best highlights from the 2024 LCK Summer Split matchup between Bro and KDF. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.